Curious to know where the rich and famous live? From luxury villas and stunning penthouse lofts to idyllic summer homes. When it comes to living in style, these billionaires simply love to splurge. And with all that ridiculous amount of dough, it's no surprise that they own many fancy dwellings that they call home. But just how much are they willing to spend? Well, let's find out. Because in this video, we'll give you a little taste of how the richest men in the world live. Welcome to the Elite Post. Jeff Bezos. Amazon founder Jeff Bezos is recognized as one of the wealthiest men in the world. With homes spread throughout the US, it's no surprise that this guy loves a little bit of luxury, or maybe even a lot. Which means when you have multiple living quarters around the country, you probably also have a favorite. For Jeff, nothing beats the comfort and luxury of his stunning Beverly Hills mansion. Costing the business mogul a whopping $165 million, the property spreads out over a lush 10 acres, with bedrooms and 9 bathrooms, and that's not even counting the 2 guest houses. Boasting a grand swimming pool and its own golf course, this multi-million-dollar mansion is like a private country club. And if you thought this was it for Bezos in Hollywood Town, you might want to think again. Bezos actually has another equally lush property in Beverly Hills. Built with the Spanish style, this Hawaiian beach house is a delight to see. Currently valued at $78 million, this is where the billionaire likes to unwind. Outside sunny LA, Bezos also has some top-notch apartments in New York, not to mention a lake house in Washington, as well as a massive ranch in Texas. Buckle up, because we're just getting started. Elon Musk. Elon Musk, owner of Tesla, SpaceX, and several other companies, is often touted as the most innovative man of our century. And despite having a hugely successful career, it seems this self-proclaimed space nerd has gone for a more modest way of living. With a $50,000 house in Texas that he rents, this small 3-bedroom house is probably not where you expected a billionaire home to be. Located close to his aerospace company, Gigawatt House has been designed with a minimalist style. This is Elon's box of a home, and we love it. But hey, Musk has, in fact, owned a number of luxury homes in the past. Starting off with a 100-year-old estate in San Francisco, spanning over an area of 47.4 acres and built over a 4-story setup, this San Fran property boasted 4 bedrooms, a ballroom, as well as a gigantic home library. In fact, did you know Musk once owned 4 houses on the same street? That's right, valued at $62 million, these adjacent houses in Bel Air were probably the last fancy set of properties that the tech billionaire owned. But if you ask us, it was his Brentwood property in California that really won us over. From unrivaled ocean and canyon views to stunning cityscapes, now that's what we call a billionaire's home. Bill Gates. The tech mogul and probably one of the first billionaires of the modern world, Bill Gates is one of the most famous and influential men of our time. Get this, when the same guy who created Microsoft sets out to build his own house, you can probably imagine it to be laced with artificial intelligence. That's right, his Washington estate, the Xanadu 2.0, is often touted as one of the coolest homes of all time. With a super hi-fi security system and all basic tasks fully automated, this is easy living like never before. Costing the multi-billionaire a whopping $130 million, this Pacific Lodge-themed house is truly one of a kind. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is without a doubt one of the most successful businessmen and investors of all time. But hey, despite the billions rolling in his bank, it seems Buffett has kept it simple. Living in the same house he purchased in 1958 for just $31,000, this house in Nebraska is close to his heart, and probably not something he would ever want to sell despite the significant increase in its value over the years. Sprawling over 6,570 square feet, this 5-bedroom space in central Omaha is probably the most unexpected billionaire house on our list. With a white, simple interior and super minimalist decor, this modest billionaire pad sure humbles us all. Gautam Adani. One of India's most influential people, Gautam Adani has several luxury properties to his name, but the ones that stand out most are his fine dwellings in Delhi, the country capital, and his hometown, Ahmedabad. Located on one of the busiest roads of the city, once you step inside the billionaire compound, you can look forward to peaceful and spacious family home. With well-manicured lawns and open courtyards, the Adani Shantygram is one of the most prominent landmarks of this town. But of course, when you have $156 billion to your name, one big bungalow just doesn't cut it. That's right, Adani also has a second and more grand bungalow right in the heart of the country's capital. Spanning over a massive total area of 25,000 square feet, the house is currently valued at 400 million Indian rupees. With 7 bedrooms, 6 living and dining areas, and a stunning home library, Adani Delhi House is nothing short of a dream abode. Sprawling over 3.4 acres of land right in the middle of one of the most populated cities of the world, this huge mansion is one of the most remarkable homes anywhere in India. Bernard Arnault. When you lead a luxury brand like the iconic Louis Vuitton, it's obvious that you have a knack for style. So when Bernard Arnault, the current CEO of LV, decided to build a new house in Paris, we were all pretty psyched up to see the beautiful mansion. Sprawling over 12 acres of land, the house currently stands at a staggering $200 million, making it one of the most expensive homes in the world. A masterful blend of classic and modern home features, this living space oozes lavish style and utmost grace like a true Parisian beauty. With a private lake, tennis court, and an extensive library, this is one of the most luxurious homes we've ever seen. And guess what? If you thought this fashion big shot was done with the place, think again, as a new round of renovations is already underway, adding a new wing to the house and costing the fashion mogul another $50 million. Mukesh Ambani. Mukesh Ambani is one of the top richest men in the world. Scion of India's most illustrious family and head of Reliance Industries, Mukesh Ambani needs little introduction. He's also the owner of one of the most beautiful homes in India. Lovingly known as Antilia, this palatial home took 4 years to build and is truly fit for a king. A spectacular feat of modern architecture, Antilia spreads over 400,000 square feet. Rising up to 27 floors, the house has its ice cream parlor, a private movie theater, and, wait for it, a snow room. That's right, with so much entertainment in-house, the Ambanis probably don't need to step outside for much. With 3 helipads and 6 floors of parking space, the house is also the perfect venue for the lavish parties that the Ambanis are famous for. Built by a US-based company, Peking, the Ambani house is a real showstopper, pulling in huge crowds of fans and tourists every day. Which one of these houses would you like to live in? Let us know in the comments below. For more videos like these, make sure to subscribe to our channel. And since you're here, don't forget to hit that bell button on your way out.